5.7 million views. This came out a year ago. I never saw it. Because I haven't watched BlizzCon in years because, well, they canceled it a couple times. But they've just lost me. And again, I have no doubt that it's going to be good because Blizzard knows what they're doing when it comes to their cinematics. They just do such a phenomenal job. Which is why I still feel like, although I did enjoy the World of Warcraft or the Warcraft movie, I still think it should have been full CG, not half live action, half CG. It just made no sense. And then I'm going to show you guys my top 3, okay? Technically, I should put Wrath of the Lich King at number 1, but Battle for Azeroth is just such a great cinematic. It just gets you fucking pumped, you know? So, after that, we'll do Battle for Azeroth, Wrath of the Lich King, and Warlords of Draenor. How much you want to bet Blizzard would be a bunch of dickheads and they'd want to, like, copyright people for this? Like, the graphics are insane in their cinematics. They're phenomenal. They basically could just make a full movie, and they really should. By the way, if you don't know who this is Anduin. The leader of the Alliance, the king, essentially.
Anduin.
That depth of field is really good. Can you imagine if the game looked like this? Look at those eyeballs! I know that's a weird thing to fucking point out. Look at how real that looks. Take a screenshot. You literally wouldn't know the difference. That's how good these guys are. They're just really shitty people. Who's this, Thrall?
You're here to tell me we don't get to hide.
It's my boy Thrall.
Is that it?
You needed time. We stayed away. But time by itself heals nothing.
Did they replace Chris Metzen as the voice for Thrall? Nope. Chris Metzen's still the voice of Thrall. So he left the company, but he stayed on as the voice of Thrall. I mean, continuity. Now, keep in mind, I don't know what's happened up to this point. I genuinely just didn't care about... I didn't watch any of the cinematics after Battle for Azeroth, I think. I'm pretty sure. Right? Because after Battle for Azeroth, it was what? Shadowlands, Dragonflight, and then The War Within. I didn't see Shadowlands. I'm pretty sure I didn't, but... Apparently Shadowlands is kind of where things started to kind of take a little bit of a dip, and then Dragonflight, it just fell off a cliff.
You didn't just come here for me. It's the visions. You've seen them.
I suspect many have lately.
If they tried to replace Chris Metzen as Thrall, I think there'd be a riot. Like, look at those grains of sand.
Someone is calling out from the heart of the world. Like a voice from a dream. Something dark is coming, Anduin. The world needs your light again.
So, I mean, what's the deal? Is Thrall now part of the Alliance? Is he still part of the Horde? Like, It doesn't make sense to me. Dude, it looks so fucking real. Like, there's so many shots in here that you could take a screenshot and be like, you show it to a random person, like, is this a real person or is this CG? They wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
I'm not that person anymore. I have no light.
Since
Not
when?
after what I've seen. Not after what I've done.
They should have made the whole Warcraft movie in this. Just like this.
You are not your past, Anduin. I trust you.
Again, I have no idea what's happened. Since Battle for Azeroth, I have no idea what's happened.
Hear me.
They're getting worse.
Yeah, right? I mean, Thrall is just an awesome character. He's always been awesome. But
Look,
I don't remember. I don't know.
whatever's coming,
It's probably during
I'll
Dragonflight.
stand with you. Of course I will. But we were drawn here by the voice. Who is it, Thrall? Who's calling out to us?
I'm not sure yet.
It was probably because
That
of.
sword was aimed at someone.
That sword came in and like. Yeah, that sword came in Shadowlands, I think. Sorry, what the hell is this? World of Warcraft World Soul Saga? Is that the start of the War Within, or did that start like a couple expansions? As far as I know, Shadowlands is when that sword actually pierced the world. So that's not new, but something about the sword now is... Yeah, I don't know what the hell is going on there, but I'm gonna guess that Thrall is now part of the Alliance or something. My third favorite is Warlords. This is where we get to see Garrosh Hellscream. This got 37 million views. This is where we see we get to see Garrosh Hellscream just take back what is his. And by the way, the theme song for World of Warcraft is still goated. Like, it's period. Like, you listen to it and you just feel this swell of patriotism or something just swell up inside you. Just like, oh man, it sounds so good. You know, keep in mind, this was 10 years ago.
Drink, Hellscream. Claim your destiny. You will all be conquerors. And what, Gul'dan? Must we give in return?
Gul'dan, man, I remember this guy.
Everything.
Yeah, Garrosh didn't like Gul'dan.
You would reject
Remember, this is number 3 for me. We're starting off strong. Like, here's the thing. People hated Garrosh Hellscream. They thought he was kind of a dick for what he did to Thrall and just in general, like how he ran the Horde. But to be fair, he's kind of badass.
And did you bring these mongrels here? Just to watch you die.
Nope, he had his own plan in place. Here he comes. Hey, dude. Axe to the head.
This was not our destiny.
I don't remember who this guy is, though.
Times change.
Because obviously that's not Thrall. I just don't know who that is. Or is that Garrosh? No, Garrosh is the other guy. Right? Yeah, that's Garrosh. Yeah, I don't know who that guy is. We'll never be slaves.
But we will be conquerors.
Chills. (2014). Absolute chills. Just absolute fucking chills. And now, that's number 3 for me. Okay. Now we go on to number 2, the greatest expansion in World of Warcraft history, Wrath of the Lich King. And somehow it's not my number 1 cinematic. I don't know, but it's definitely number 2. It's a close number 2. This is when we got the first and only hero class of the entire series. And then they completely botched it by making it a regular class, essentially. Which was sad.
The day you were born, the very forests of Lordaeron whispered the name Arthas.
My boy Arthas, man. This was 15 years ago. This is when World of Warcraft was peak. (2010). And this is what they had for their cinematics. How insane is that?
My child, I watched with pride as you grew into a weapon. of righteousness.
Still chills. And it has nothing to do with the air conditioning. I turned off that air conditioner. It's absolute chills.
Remember, our line has always ruled with wisdom and strength. And I know you will show restraint when exercising your great power.
This was such an epic fight. Facing Arthas in the... I think it was the raid. Could have been one of the dungeons, but I know that... I'm pretty sure he was part of the raid, and it was just... The fight against him, whether it was raid or not, was awesome. Just ridiculous. It's like Skyrim on steroids.
My son, he's stirring the hearts of your people.
The Death Knight, man.
I tell you this.
That was my favorite class until they fucked with it.
When my days have come to an end, you shall be king.
I worked my ass off in Burning Crusade to get to level 55 just so I could play the Death Knight when this expansion came out. And then they decided to make the hero class not a hero class anymore, essentially. And they fucked it up. So, that's number 2. Okay. This cinematic, without fail, gives me chills every single time. Every single time. Because, like I said, it's the combination of literally everything. The setting, the scenario, the plot, the music, all of it is just perfectly executed to encapsulate what World of Warcraft really means, or meant, to me and to many other people. I didn't play World of Warcraft until Burning Crusade. Again, same situation as, like, you know, Final Fantasy XI. I couldn't pay for it, so I wasn't able to play it back then. So I never experienced the original World of Warcraft, but Burning Crusade was pretty close. And then from Burning Crusade, pretty much all the way through Battle for Azeroth, I was playing the game. Pretty much. I didn't play Warlords of Draenor, but... So, needless to say, when I saw this trailer for the first time, and not only me seeing it, but then seeing people's reaction to it, especially when Sylvanas, who is... Dude, like, I mean, if that woman doesn't turn you on, good lord, what is wrong with you? What are you on? I need to know. When she turned into a banshee and just, you'll see. It was such an epic thing to see, but then to see people who got to go to BlizzCon and see the trailer live, to hear their reaction to that is even more epic. So this is Battle for Azeroth, my number 1 pick for the best World of Warcraft cinematic ever made. If you've not seen this, you're in for a treat.
Ours is a cycle of hatred.
There she is. She's my OG girl.
Alliances forged and broken.
I'm a big fan of the Blood Elf women, but
world.
Sylvanas takes the cake as
And we
best
have
girl.
forgotten what makes us strong.
Close ranks! Advance has won! Lordaeron will be ours! My king, We have her cornered.
And I believe this was also when the...
Keep firing!
I forgot, the werewolf class was introduced. I completely forgot the name of the werewolf class. Dude, a trebuchet tower with a cannon on the front. Who would have thought? And keep in mind, Sylvanas is a night elf. She should technically be on the Alliance side. I love this part. She gets so angry. Look at this. She's like, fuck it, I'll do it myself. Chills, dude. Absolute chills, and then she just sucks the souls from their bodies. And this is when I was still on the Horde. But watching the cinematic changed my mind to go back to the Alliance. I believe I was still on the Horde. Look, Anduin with hair. With long, luscious locks. This is insane. The reason I realized I wanted to go back to the Alliance is just because Anduin is just such a better leader. Like, he just genuinely has so much power and passion within himself to lead the Alliance that I just realized he was just a better leader than Sylvanas was. Ah, chills, dude, chills! For the Alliance! Let's go!
Stand as one!
For the Alliance! Ah! Pure cinematic perfection. You'll never get another cinematic like that. Ever. Ever. In any MMORPG. Like, I love Final Fantasy XIV. Their cinematics have been phenomenal. But you'll never get another cinematic like that ever again in gaming history. That is the most perfect cinematic for any expansion ever created in the history of ever. Like, they fucking nailed it. This game used to be peak MMO. Peak! 31 million views also agree with me.